Today I'm going to be trying a chocolate wabbit for Easter, even though I don't believe in the Easter. I'm the Easter bunny. I'm the Easter bunny. I'm the Easter bunny. I'm the Easter bunny. I'm the Easter.
What is up with it, y'all? It's Coffee. Happy New Year's, everyone. That freaked me the fuck out, man. That was in the replies in the thread to this Scheme post that I was going to get to. DJ Scheme, you know, close friend, close collaborator of the late, great Xxxtentacion. He was dope, man. I was behind on the X wave. You know what I mean? It was different. My sons were bumping X, and first I was like, yo, like, who is this dude, man? You know, like, what kind of ish is he on? I remember, you guys remember that when he got rushed on stage when he was performing barefoot and everything? I was like, yo, this X dude is on some other ish, but I ain't gonna front, man. I delved into the catalog, like, listened to it with my sons. They were like, nah, you really gotta pay attention. Like, he's dope. He's something special. And a lot of times we don't agree so much on music and things like that. But I was like, yo, this dude is nasty with it. He's got his own vibe. He's not afraid to be different. He ain't doing it any kind of corny way. Like, this is just for real, man. And then next thing you know, it was R.I.P. X. It just was crazy. Gone way too soon. You know what I mean? For real. Don't be lacking, everyone. Pay attention. Watch for the snakes, especially if you're coming up. And X seemed like a very, like, he had street smarts. He was outside. He had been around. He didn't have some easy life. He wasn't naive to things. And you see the way it went, man. But real talk, I saw this in the replies to Scheme's Happy Easter 999. And I wanted to ask all the X fans out there, what is this whole 999 thing? I'm not up. Is that like some reference to X? I've seen some of the fans maybe were saying, or what does it mean? Please let me know below. But that was a weird ass video. Comment if you ever seen that video before. You know, this it's crazy. There's a lot going on in this world right now. Good versus evil. A lot of stuff with the trending news stories and stuff that we see going on. Like, there is a for real battle going on. That's no cap. Comment and let me know if you're in tune with it all, man. Some people are more open to seeing things on a spiritual level. Also, tap in and let me know if you know what that means when I'm saying that. Like, if you're one of them individuals out there where you almost are in touch with the other realm. Like, I'm not even joking, man. And I say that because Easter is something biblical, but then at the same time, how a lot of American holidays are, there's pagan-ish to it too as well, I believe, right? Am I right, or am I tripping that the whole bunny thing comes from like a pagan-ish? Just like Christmas is another one. That's a like biblical thing, right? But then there's pagan stuff to it too. It's so wild, these American holidays, the way they are. Some are spiritual or Religious, and then there's Pagan-ish mixed up in it as well. It's pretty bugged the fuck out. But real talk, let me know if you know what that's all about. The 999 thing. Happy Easter. Hope y'all are having a great one. Everyone out there that's Team Coffee, tap in, comment, much love. Got a lot to get to in this one, so we gonna keep it pushing, man. Like I said, it's crazy in the world right now. No cap. Don't be blind. Get your soul right. Stay focused. Don't get caught up in the tricks. And here's another thing I had to ask y'all about. You know, make sure you subscribe if you're new as well over here. We talk music, news, sports, current events, everything over here. And it's all about hearing from y'all, the people. So sub up, hit them buttons, help me algorithmically, you heard. But some ish I'm not just up on. That's another thing if you're just finding me, right? I like to coffee talk it up with y'all on all the different topics. Some things I'll really lay some takes out there and analysis. Some ish I'm like, yo, what is this about? And just like this Easter 999 thing that I'm not up on game. Who is P0l1+1ci? I have no idea, but apparently she's popping up on No Jumper with all the foolishness that they always got going on. And I guess she's talking about Kais and that. I'm guessing she comes from like the OnlyFans ex-worker world or something like that. You know what I mean? And I don't know. Bizwater, P0l, Xxxtentacion. I'm guessing Xxxtentacion might not like some of the ish she's talking about. Or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they're cool. Maybe it's not on some exposing ish. I don't know. It's just so wild the way all these big OnlyFans individuals and porn stars and ish like that, I'm like, they're always like talking about these influencers or these music artists or whatever. I mean, I guess it's not nothing new. Porn stars have always got mixed up with celebrities and stuff like that, but it's just kind of different spin on it in this blogosphere world / streamer era, if y'all feel me. And speaking of no jumper and foolishness and drama and fluckery like that, right? We see Wack 100, who, he infiltrated No Jumper for his own gain a long time ago. Adam22, definitely a part of the whole Wack 100 COINTELPRO psyop. And of course, if we're talking about Wack 100, No Jumper, drama, fluckery, COINTELPRO business, he's dissing someone. And it's two individuals in this one, Bricc Baby and Rockstar, a former close blogosphere affiliate of Wack 100. Rockstar, they fell out. It was always wild when do y'all see that whole ish go on? Like Wack and Rockstar for the longest time, Billy Joe Voice were collabing on a lot of Clubhouse interviews and stuff like that. And then Wack would get mad at him over little things, or Rockstar would be mad at Wack, and we would hear Wack take little jabs at him and put out little bits of info, hint at it. Same way he used to do to that CEO Ri+u dude, right? And then they would get back in line, right? But then with Rockstar at some point, it happened with CEO Ri+u too, but man, whatever happened to that dude, he was a cornball, man. Sorry, Ri+u, whoever you are, wherever you are, we didn't believe you. You need more people, right? Like, he was full-blown cap. I can't believe that man tried to hit No Jumper after he wasn't flucking with Wack, like Adam was about to have CEO Ri+u on there. Stop it, man. Maybe if you had some very damaging info to Wack, you could have aired out to Adam22. He would have had you on there to expose Wack or something like that. But you think they're just gonna call you? Sorry, y'all, my itch vibrating like a motherfucker. But you think they're just gonna call you up there for your talents? Come on, man. Like, who the fuck are you? But Rockstar at some point full-blown fell out with him, and they've been warring ever since. And Wack's always taking shots at him like, yo, you're like, I'm a P0l, and you're supposed to be loyal to the Crips, and look, you know what I mean? So this situation is perfect for him to further that whole storyline, that look, Rockstar ished on all the Crips for Wack 100, the number one blogosphere P0l, and peep it, this is an old text exchange from them. This is from Friday, June 23rd, 2023, right? And he says, Rockstar says to Wack, they saying Bricc Baby got picked up by the feds today. Wack says, this I believe. Then Rockstar says, watching your show with Adam now. You crazy, bro. Gotta love it, though. And then Wack says, I made sure to mention you. Good look, it ain't got to it yet. My dude, 100. You know what I mean? So Wack threw his name in there, got him on No Jumper and everything. And I'm telling y'all, these dudes, like it just said, Rockstar, Bricc Baby, flucking with Wack is like flucking with the devil. You know what I mean? And here we are on a holiday that is supposed to be on some biblical-ish, but America's spun it into some pagan shit, you know what I mean? And we're talking about the battle of good versus evil and the spiritual ish that's going on in the world. Like, this is real, y'all. Pay attention. Think about it, man. Think about what Wack 100 represents in all this. You know what I'm saying? On a surface level, but on a higher level, like it's real ish going down, man. So make sure y'all are tuned into the content as well, because we're going to stay talking about all this. But peep down what Wack says. He says, damn, cuz he sold you out for a mention. Hey, Bricc Baby. He puts up the Crip emoji, then the blood emoji. He says, you keep wondering how I know about your case. You keep saying I'm the police because I knew right when it happened. Well, I'm third hand. Maybe Rockstar from, what is that? What set is that? WSB? Someone comment. I forget. You know what I mean? I ain't no gang expert or nothing like that. You know what I mean? Maybe Rockstar from WSB is the police, because he's the one that told me the day he went. Then started Ig riding right afterwards. It wasn't Pesci. It wasn't your old partner. It was your old partner, Rockstar, who told me this, and a whole lot more on a whole bunch of other Crips. We got content. And it's crazy out here, man. Like, this is what I'm saying, Wack 100, always playing these games like a devilish COINTELPRO dirty politician. Never forget, I always got to mention it every time Wack's name comes. Y'all know this is factual. No one ever asked Wack this. Like, people will comment and be like, I'm telling you, I know, I got inside sources on this. I've seen the texts where Wack was bragging about this, having the footage of Game getting slept by Rosemo in the mall. And that's like the way Rockstar is getting exposed for this ish, because him and Wack fell out. Wack pulled up the Rockstar file, you know what I mean, in the Game file to keep the Game in line. Everyone, why didn't Game say more about when Wack was dissing Nip? You know what I mean? Because he had that Rosemo footage. And that's how he moves. It's just like some Illuminati-ish or something like that. You know what I mean? Like some, what's that called? That Ryan Garcia was just talking about recently? The Bohemian Grove. You know, all these weird secrets and embarrassing, nasty-ish motherfuckers do for fame, and then they hold it over their head. That's just how Wack, that's Wack, the Wack 100 playbook, man. Telling y'all, this dude is something else. Comment too if y'all seen that viral video of that influencer. We got to do a vid on that was talking about that Illuminati type party he went to that a Italian agent set him up with. Do y'all believe that, or do you guys think that's just a gimmick? Comment with it. But I will say, I do think there is some funniness to Bricc, baby. Like, you know what I mean? This is one situation where I think Wack 100 is really onto something. It's just not gimmicks, you know what I mean? Like, every garbage can gets a steak. A broken clock is right twice a day. You know, Wack runs with all these BS narratives all the time. And like with 1090 Jake, when he started beefing with him, he started running the fake content where that, what was that goofball's name that tried to expose 1090? And he put a page of fake paperwork in with the real paperwork about the fake police report 1090 made, saying people got picked up on it and all. Like, that had already all been exposed as cap. And then when Wack started beefing with 1090, he ran it all over again like it was real or something. What was that bum ass dude's name? True Murders or some shit. He was a goofy. But in this situation, like I said, broken clock right twice a day. Garbage cans get steak sometimes, and Wack 100 actually, I think, is onto something, because Bricc Baby lied that he was picked up by the feds. He knew about Big U getting picked up before it happened. And Wack's right. He hides why he ain't been to court in so long. How is he running around freely with like no worries, flashing straps online when he's has a pending Fed case? None of it adds up. None of it makes sense. But you know, Wack is responding to Bricc Baby like, hey, you keep saying I'm the police, which I am COINTELPRO, PSYOP, Illuminati, you know what I mean? But you're working too, more or less, is what it seems like. And he's like, you know, plays into the whole Rockstar sold out another Crip for the blogosphere, P0l.
Out, tuck it in. Oh, okay, this is dope. Who does? Okay, how to lace Jordan 1s. From the middle, I've never seen this before, but these look clean. Then you go up, out, tuck it in. Oh, okay, this is dope. Who does? Okay, how to?
All right, so man, the content's getting thick. Wack with all this games and ish. It's just getting crazy. So let's, you know, we had to switch over into something a little like light, you know what I mean? Like lacing up some J's. I just thought this was a pretty intriguing video, you know what I mean? Like, do you lace your kicks like this? Do you lace your J's like this? Do you think this is the dopest way? Yo, y'all ever see a goofy that ties his kicks like a pair of hockey skates? You know what I'm saying? Like maybe when you're hooping, not when you're walking around fresh, you know what I mean? Wack looks like he ties his kicks with like hockey skates. No swag, having ass, goofy, Illuminati, pagan, Bohemian Grove, PSYOP, clown, man. But yeah, I just wanted to know from all the individuals out there with their J's if you thought this was the way. This was who is this? Sniper Kicks, I think. Comment anyone out there if you delve into the sneakerhead world and all that.
We're going to be producing the Ri+u life story. So hold on to your britches, and you really understand how I ended up in a coma. You're really going to need to call Homeland Security.
All right, man. So that was LB Shore, and everyone knows all this ish that's going on with Diddy. I just did another video where an insider that is up on all the ish with the feds and everything was exposing, you know, the whole playbook that's going on against Diddy right now. I'm telling y'all, it ain't looking good for him. 6 to 8 months is the timeline. I think I'll link that video below. Go check it out. Tap in. But LB Shore has the same baby mom as Diddy, Kim, right? And if you guys remember Gene Deal, Diddy's former bodyguard, who I don't know if that's the bodyguard that's talking to the feds. There's a bodyguard that flat out reached out to the feds, a former bodyguard of Diddy's, and said, I'm down to give y'all all the info. I don't know if it's Gene Deal, which it wouldn't surprise me, or this other bodyguard, I forget his name, who we see. You know what I'm saying? Exposing a lot of the ish with Diddy. A lot of people say, well, yo, were you complicit in all this stuff you talk about or what? Why didn't you say something then? You know, or did they? And that's why they ain't with him no more, or some of them were around him too long. I don't know. You know, comment with your thoughts on all that. But Gene Deal, I remember once was talking about, don't you think it's weird, like Diddy and LB Shore were cool, and then how's Diddy end up with his chick, having a baby by her, adopting his son, Quincy, right, who's named after LB Shore's Quincy's godfather, LB Shore's mentor, Quincy Jones. You know what I'm saying? He was in that movie, what was that took place in the Bottoms in Inglewood? Dope. That was a good ass movie. Forrest Whitaker. Comment if y'all fluck with that movie. But like Diddy was cool with LB Shore, started flucking with his BM, had a kid by her, right? R.I.P. Kim, she's no longer here. But LB Shore went into a coma, and it's never been revealed what exactly happened. And there's been rumors about Diddy, and it seems here as he announces the story of his life story is on the way, in the works. He said, you're really going to need to call Homeland Security. And I'm telling y'all, man, Diddy, like the whole thing with Diddy is it's a situation where it seems a lot of the talk over the years and whatnot wasn't just talk. It was for real. You know, so it's like, what happened? You know what I mean? Did he have LB Shore poisoned or something and Kim Porter killed? And allegedly, let's make that clear. Gotta, you know, keyword allegedly with all this ish. But this was wild to see. He's flat out calling Diddy. Well, Diddy has his feet to the fire. What do y'all think about it?
Sex work. Sex work.
And of course, you know, 50 Cent, Diddy Do It docuseries on the way. Keep saying it's going to break records. It's going to shock the world. You know, it's so wild. We just saw his BM, who was implicated in some of this federal investigation as being one of the ex-workers rocking with Diddy. Then she come out and talk about, oh, Fifth, you violated me and you did all this. It's like, I ain't buying that. She's embarrassed. This is my opinion. She's embarrassed. She got implicated in the whole lawsuit and all that. And I'm not saying 50 Cent's the perfect father, right? We seen the way Ish went with him and his other son, Marquise. That's a whole crazy story all in itself, man. But Fifth stands on principles. And it's pretty interesting. You see this one dude saying, people And pay close attention to this, y'all. I think this dude hit the nail right on the head. He said, people need to pay close attention to what's going on in Hollywood. The powers that be and those who we've always watched be the most rich and powerful. There's a changing of the guard happening right before our eyes, and sacrifices are being made. Not trying to get too deep, but if you a smart individual, you clearly see some shady stuff going on, and Fifth is milking it for what it's worth. Like I said, there's some ish going on spiritually in this world, good versus evil. We're seeing all this ish going down in the industry. I'm telling y'all, man, it's really looking like it's the end times out here. But 50 Cent not backing down. Like a lot of individuals, like we just saw Stevie J's getting mad at 50 Cent, you know. He's an individual that's implicated in stuff in this whole Diddy investigation, and he's mad, called out Fifth for the fade. Fifth ain't gonna respond to that, man. That ain't part of the 50 laws of power, right? But like now with the BM, he keeps getting at her saying, I didn't know you was an ex-worker, you dirty little ex-worker, you. Like, she's more or less putting these claims out there, like I said, about 50, and I don't believe them. Now all of a sudden Fifth's just like Diddy, according to her. Why, like, he wasn't before until you get embarrassed, stop it, you know what I mean? But 50 Cent ain't backing off. He's like, you can sue me, whatever. We seen he's gone toe to toe, like with Rick Ross, BM, in that lawsuit, whatever. He'll claim bankruptcy and build his empire back up, you know what I mean? He ain't gonna get stuck because of some litigation like a goofy like Young Buck or one of these clowns, you know, and he ain't backing off from the BM neither. He says, you heard that clip, he said, I love you all, even if you're an ex-worker. And you seen that was him at the performing with Nicki Minaj. I hope that fifth Eminem album is really coming, that duet album. Like, the world needs that. But it's interesting too, someone pointed out, 50 Cent don't get along with everyone, but he's always seemed to be really cool with Nicki Minaj. Is that real? Recognized real or what? Y'all comment and let me know. But he says, happy Easter. OGTM, me and Nicki Minaj did our thing, but Papa Bear stole the show like a dungeon dragon. He got moves already. And someone said that Nicki got to be one of like 5 major rappers Fifth is consistently shown love to over the years. Then he also, too, with that LB Shore-ish, he reacted to that and said, man, Diddy got your head cracked. Wait, I'm not going to lie. Some of this is funny to me. LOL. Why nobody said nothing about this fool but me? And, you know, y'all see what it is, man. 50 Cent standing on business, not backing down. And I don't know, so much going on from the spiritual side of things to criminal investigations to holidays, American customs, and RIP Xxxtentacion. A lot to talk about. Wack 100s, PSYOP, P0l1+1ci, allegedly, Bricc baby, everything. Let's talk about it all in the comments. I thank y'all for watching. Happy holidays. Be safe. Make sure to subscribe, hit the buttons. But more important, let's talk in the comments. And stay tuned for those live streams where we could chop it up. It's Coffee, and I'm out of here. Peace.